Hi, all. Welcome back to the Testing Mentor. I'm starting a new series, a tricky SDET interview question series. In every video, we'll take one frequently asked SDET interview question, break down what the interviewer is actually expecting, and most importantly, how to answer it like a senior engineer. Because in product company interviews, it's never about obvious answer. It's about your thinking. Your automation suite is green today. Tomorrow, 40 tests fail. Why do you think this happens? Because someone refactored a React component. The interviewer asks you, how would you automate a React application where locators change frequently? Most candidates immediately start talking about XPath tricks. But that's not what the interviewer is looking for, right? This question is about front end architecture awareness, test design maturity, engineering collaboration, long term maintainability, and today I'll show you how to answer this like a senior SDET. When interviewers ask this, they're probing deeper layers. They want to know, do you understand how React renders components? Do you understand virtual DOM and re-renders? Can you design automation that survives UI refactoring? Do you collaborate with front-end developers? Do you think about long-term testability? This question separates scriptwriters from test engineers. A junior engineer tries to make the locator work. A senior engineer asks why are locators unstable in the first place? Let's understand React behavior. React uses a virtual DOM. When state changes, components re-render. DOM nodes may be replaced. Dynamic class names may be regenerated. Keys in lists may shift. Styled components generate hashed class names. Your test breaks even though functionality is correct. This isn't Selenium's fault. It's how modern front-end frameworks optimize rendering. So your automation strategy must respect framework behavior. Here's what weak answers sound like. I'll use dynamic XPath, I'll use contains method, I'll use relative locators, I'll use CSS selectors carefully. These are tactical patches. They don't address stability. They don't improve maintainability. They don't scale. And in product companies, scale matters. A senior estate approaches this in layers. Layer 1 would be stable selector strategy. Layer 2 is collaboration with front-end team. Layer 3 is proper abstraction design. Layer 4 is resilient synchronization. And layer 5, reduce UI test scope. If you explain in layers, you signal architecture maturity. The most robust solution would be introducing dedicated test attributes. Why this works is because it decouples automation from styling. It survives CSS refactoring, it survives layout redesign, it also survives dynamic class hashing. This requires collaboration. In mature product companies, automation is built into the development lifecycle. Front end developers add test IDs intentionally, and that signals engineering culture maturity. Even stable locators can change. So we abstract. Use page object model, component object model, selector wrapper utilities. Bad design would be locators scattered across test files. And the good design is single source of truth. If login button changes, you update one place, not 50 test files. Here's senior level thinking. Ask yourself, does this need to be validated via UI? Business logic, test via API. Data validation, test via backend. UI tests should verify critical flows, rendering correctness, integration points. If your UI suite is huge, you're increasing flakiness risk. The testing pyramid exists for a reason. React apps are asynchronous. Components load after API calls, lazy loading, suspense, dynamic imports. If you don't synchronize properly, tests pass locally, fail in CI. Senior solution would be explicit waits, wait for network idle, retry mechanisms, avoid thread.sleep, smart polling strategies you design for timing uncertainty. Modern tools like Playwright, Cypress offer better React aware selectors. This uses accessibility rules. More stable, more semantic, more aligned with real user behavior. Tool choice reflects engineering awareness. In the interview, structure your answer like this. Explain why locators change in React. Propose test specific attributes. Mention collaboration with dev team. Discuss abstraction via page object model. Recommend reducing UI scope. Address synchronization challenges. Mention modern tool advantages. Structured answers demonstrate leadership thinking. If you want to think at this level, system level, architecture level, not just tool level, I offer limited one-on-one mentorship for serious SDET aspirants preparing for product companies. You'll find the email ID in the pinned comment below. Thank you for watching.